Hey guys, it's Lisa and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make an ornament. This is going to be kind of a quick one, and this is one similar to one that I posted not that long ago, but I had to remove it because of a possible copyright infringement. So I just removed the whole video, and this was the ornament that was at the end, or one similar to this. And I had someone ask where that video went and wasn't able to find it, and then I remembered that it was on the one that I removed. So I told her that I would do another one, and so that's what I'm doing here, and that's the only one that's going to be on this. So I'm taking the fabric Warm and Natural, and you get this in the quilt batting section, usually at Walmart, but Walmart has been out of it lately. And I was able to buy more on Amazon, but it's a little pricier on Amazon. But I had some viewers tell me that they found it at Hobby Lobby at a better price. So this is the Warm and Natural, and like I said, Hobby Lobby is probably the place to look for it. And I have coffee stain this. And when I coffee stain any fabric, I just take some coffee and dip my fabric in it. Usually with most fabrics, you can dip it in and just pull it right out. And make sure when you dip it in that you get it soaked through and through. But then you can usually just pull it right out and you'll have enough coffee stain. But if you don't, just leave it in a little bit longer. And if you still don't get it as dark as you want, then just make your coffee a little bit stronger. So in which case, instant coffee would work well. But I usually just use my leftover brewed coffee for mine. Now I'm wrapping this in some lace that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm wrapping this part at an angle. You don't want to do it straight. It just looks better. And I thought before I cut that off, I'd go ahead and make my loop there for the hanger. So then all I had to do was just kind of loop it around and glue it down and cut it off. So I'm making mine neutral colored. If you've watched along, you know that I like neutral colors. But you could definitely add some color to these. But now I'm making some little rosettes to go on this. And I'm not going to speed through this first part because I want you to see, if you haven't seen some of my other videos where I make these, I want you to see how easy they are. So you just tie a knot in the end of a strip of fabric that usually that I've torn, but you can't tear this Warm and Natural. And this right here is what I'm using, the Warm and Natural that hasn't been coffee stained, for my first flower. So I just glue that knot down in the center, and then I'm just kind of wrapping and twisting all the way around. And I like to change directions that I twist every now and then because it'll add a little bit more dimension in your flower. So now I'm just going to keep adding flowers. And I'll do the first few slow so that you can see, and then I'll kind of speed through it. And here I'm just using some a lace curtain panel that I've just cut up. Again, you can't tear lace. So now you can tear the curtain panels that are just sheer curtain panels, but the lace ones, you can't really tear those. So I just cut little strips, and I don't worry about the strips being even because to me, if they're a little uneven, that just adds a little bit more dimension in your flower. So now I'm just going to add some more flowers, and then I'll glue some buttons and little fake pearls on, and I'm just going to play some music while you watch me finish. And now I'm just taking some strips of fabric, and maybe about 4 inches long, and just kind of trying to create some different textures here, because what I'm going to do is make a little scrappy bow. So I just kind of cut some. I don't count them exactly. I just lace them out until I feel like I have enough for a fluffy enough bow. And you don't need a whole lot for this because it's such a small ornament. And if you make these ornaments, then you can make these any size, because you can buy the little foam wreath forms that you can cover. So any size of those that you can find, you can make these little wreaths. And I didn't mention that I started out on this one with a Dollar Tree ornament. So this was the little white one with the embellishment that you saw in the beginning. I just got that at Dollar Tree this year, and I took the embellishment off, and that was my form here. And so now that I have enough here for my bow, then I just tie them together in the center, and then that makes my little scrappy bow. And then I decided also that I wanted a little tail on the bow, so I took a few more and folded a few more long ones and folded them in half, or I tied this in the center, and then they'll fold in half, and that will make your tail. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless you and your family.